Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Chris's Collectible Corner, and for those of you who are new, thank you for coming through to tune in for this review. And today we're taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts adult Son Goku from the series Dragon Ball Daima. But before we get into the figure itself, if you wouldn't mind, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification to be notified when new reviews are uploaded to the channel. It really helps and I appreciate the support. As you can see, the packaging is a standard S.H.Figuarts packaging. So along the back we have some images of the figure himself and some of the poses that you could put him in. Along the side, slightly through the window, you can see the name of the figure. Then we have a nice big window right up front with another photo of Goku on the left hand side of the box itself. Now this figure is a regular release. It is not yet out in the States, but it is due to come out, I believe, sometime in June. So don't be alarmed if you haven't seen him in the wild yet. He's not technically out. I got this one from overseas. But enough talk about the packaging. Let's get this guy out the box and take a look at the details. And here we have him standing straight up and down in a light box, no crazy poses, adult Son Goku from the Daima series. Now I know I'm a little late to the party on the review for this figure. My package got stuck in transit for about 23 days. I usually get it within 10 to 11 days, but for some reason it got bounced back, but I eventually got it, so here I am with the figure, finally. Now, having this figure in hand, he actually looks a lot better in person. I remember when they first released the promo images of this figure, a lot of people were comparing it to Dragon Stars, didn't really like the figure that much, and kind of said it looked kind of stupid and really simplistic. But I have to say, having him in hand is a different story. I don't feel those promo images really did this figure justice. Now this is technically the first 3.0 base form Goku that we have received from Tamashii Nations. They just recently announced a Super Saiyan Goku from the Cell Saga that's completely 3.0. And I believe they took some inspiration from some of the parts of this figure, which we will get into in the articulation. But looking at the overall aesthetic, he has a nice slim body, there's no paint work, he's a retail release going for $35. Now looking at the upper torso, it's made of a mixture of hard and soft plastics, which is supposed to aid with giving him better articulation, and we also have the shoulder sleeves that are connected directly to his shoulder. So no more of those shoulder pieces that kind of rotate off and show skin gap. These move with the shoulders and are supposed to add better articulation. And as you can see on the pants, we no longer have the kneecap or that multi-segmented piece on the knees. We have a single joint to kind of give him a more streamlined look. And the overall aesthetic and look at this figure matches the style of the Daima series. So like I said, he's a really good looking figure, and having him in hand completely justifies it. But enough about that, let's take a look at some of the accessories that he comes with. So as for the accessories, he comes with 3 different faceplates, which are pretty much the same exact faceplates that the kid Daima Goku came with. So we have the stern face, the teeth gritted looking to the side, and a shouting face. Then we also have a second hair for Goku that's blowing in the wind to simulate more dynamic poses, and then we also have a second skirt for him that's also blowing in the wind, which I feel pairs with the hair to aid with creating those more dynamic action poses. Then as for the hands, he comes with 3 different pair of hands. So he isn't really stacked when it comes to accessories, but for a retail release like I previously said, I think it's sufficient. So as for the hands, Goku comes with his tried and true Kung Fu posing hands for when Goku's getting ready to throw down and sizing up his opponent. Then we have a pair of gripping hands, but I think these are made for when you want to have Goku forming a Kamehameha or getting ready to shoot one off. And then of course, for the last pair of hands, we have open ki blast hands or Kamehameha hands when he's actually shooting Kamehameha at an opponent. And when you put all the accessories together with the windy hair and the skirt that's blowing in the wind, it really looks nice when you put the whole thing together. But I feel to really appreciate this figure, we need to take a look at his articulation. So let's get into that. Alright, so let's take a look at this guy's articulation, because this is the closest thing we have to a 3.0 base form Goku that S.H.Figuarts has given us. So let's take a look, since it's on the new Daima body, to see how this guy moves around and how he holds up. We're going to start with the torso, because that's the most new part. I mean, everything on him is new, but this has some interesting mechanics right here. This has a soft plastic, supposed to help with better articulation. So we're gonna start with the arms. Alright, so you can go up past 90 degrees, which I really like. And the socket they have here is kind of like one of those tube joints that kind of go in all the way through, so the arms connect through that. So it isn't like a ball socket, which I like. Alright, let's see how he moves around. Oh yeah, it moves good. And it doesn't hinder or get in the way like the plastic here with the shoulder, so you don't have to worry about that like looking weird. I like that. Nice. Same with this one. Always gotta check both. Yeah, and he feels really good. He feels real good to move around. Okay. Double bicep bend. Bicep swivel. Put his arms behind his back, and then let's bring him back to his chest. Wow. Alright. Let's see how the butterfly joint works on this guy. Okay, don't do that. Don't push too hard, because that's what I just did. But you see, that's the piece that connects right into the tube that goes straight through. So we'll just pop that back in. Boom, no big deal. Alright. Yeah, you're not going to have any problem getting this guy into Kamehameha poses. Yeah, you can get his arms right there. Nice. How far back can they go? Let's see. Yeah, they can go back too. So if you want to arrest them, there you go. Going to jail, Goku. Alright, so there we go with that. Now let's look at the ab. Do we have crunch? Yeah, we do. Nice, thank gosh. If you guys are, regulars of the channel, I've reviewed a bunch of figures that seem to struggle with that. I don't know why. Okay. Lean back. There you go. Turn side to side. Shimmy to the left and the right. Head can look up a decent amount. Can look down a lot. Alright. Boom. Cracking his neck, getting ready for a fight. Left to right. Yeah. It's a ball joint, and this is a 2.0 peg. It's not a ball peg, like a ball, like hinge peg. Like, it's just a ball peg, which I like better. These are more solid, but this is 2.0, just in case you guys are curious. Let's add that back on. Alright, so now let's take a look at his legs, because there's some interesting things they did here as well. So this piece is a soft plastic, and you can interchange it with the other one that's more like windy and whatnot. So, alright, so let's move his arms up just to make some clearance for his legs. So, let's see. Okay, he can kick up really good, and that skirt does not hinder him at all. Nice. Alright. Oh yeah, and he can kick to the side really good. Yeah, look at that. He's gonna have no problems doing the splits. Yeah, we have the little bits right here, so that's a little bit of an eyesore, but it doesn't bother me that much because I don't really put my figures in these kind of poses anyways. So there we go. Thigh swivel. Very good. Nice and smooth. This guy feels really great to move around and play with. Alright, so this is a new thing they did, because the older figures, I'm going to show you really quickly. Let me get the San Diego Comic-Con one. Had like a little peg right there, so see, these are the older ones. I'm going to lay them down real quick. The older ones had like a piece, so when you bent the knee, it kind of bent out, and you had this little floating piece right there, which is fine, it works. But as an artist, I used to do animation. Technically, that's not how your clothes would fold on your knee. If you were to bend your knee, it would straighten out and flat and wouldn't be wrinkled there. So that is actually more accurate. I know some people have had a problem with it. They feel like it looks like Dragon Stars. But honestly, I like it. I think it looks better. It's clean, and it doesn't hinder articulation at all. And it's more accurate to how pants would form around your knee or leg if you were to bend it. So yeah. Then he has an added bit of articulation on the boot. Not sure if you guys could see that. So that's gonna help with the posing him and getting him more balance and better stance. So that's great. And then as for the ankles, he's got the new 3.0 ankles, so he's got great pivots. Oh, popped that out, sorry. Went too far. But yeah, it can go up. So yeah, you're not gonna have a hard time posing this guy at all. Yeah, this guy feels really great in hand to like mess around with. So yeah, this guy's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, the articulation on this guy is really good. I've been seeing some people talking about like enhancing the ab crunch so you can like take them apart and there's like an abdomen piece. Let me take a look at that real quick. Hopefully I don't break the figure on camera. Okay, so that's the piece that they have connected to him. Alright, so it's not a ball peg, it's kind of that thing. Oh, okay, I see what they mean. Taking this piece out. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that just because like it's gonna require more work, but if you want to try that, go right ahead. I've seen some like posts and some posts on IG doing that, but I feel like the articulation's already good enough, so I don't need him to like bend down like crazy. Look, he already goes down a good amount. Like, what more do you want? And then if you want, you could just come on, like that's fine. But yeah, alright, there you go. Alright, now for some comparisons. Here we have them with the rest of the Daima line, and this line is coming out really good. Just the style and the aesthetic of them, they really go well together as a whole set. The next one that we have coming out next month is Adult Daima Vegeta, and that is going to actually be the first 3.0 armored Vegeta that we get from Tamashii Nation, so I'm really looking forward to that one. Here we have him next as San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Son Goku. He made a special appearance earlier in the video, but here's how he stacks up next to him. Then here we have him with what a lot of people would say is the best 3.0 base form Goku, which is the martial artist Goku from Demonical Fit. And then here we have him with the most recent Demonical Fit Goku that just released, which is the Time Vanguard Xenoverse Goku. And I guess sticking with the theme of Gokus, here we have him with the Tonson Art Kami 101A Baseball Boy Goku figure. And here we have him with the Omen Body Goku. He looks a little scared because I think this 2.0 Goku realizes that his days are numbered and he's about to be outdated. And here we have him with the Dragon Ball GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, this is as good as we're gonna get until Tamashii officially announces an adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Daima series. But now that we got these comparisons out the way, it's time to go to everyone's favorite part and the question they always ask: head swaps. Okay, so let's get into some head swaps for this guy. Since he does have a 2.0 peg, we're going to be seeing what heads fit on him and actually look good on his body. Because as you guys know, and as you can see, Goku has a plethora of forms. So we're going to see how all his different looks go with this new 3.0 Daima Goku body. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first head that we have, this is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Goku head, where he came with the Nimbus Cloud and a Kid Gohan. So here you go. Not sure if you guys can see that. Let me just get in focus. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I think he looks good on here. I was kind of worried that the head might seem a little too big on the body. But I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it doesn't bother me that much. I actually like it. I think this is a nice look, and if you don't really like the more simplistic style of the Daima heads, then yeah, you can use one of these. And like I said, this is 2.0, so if you want, and you could put the Saiyan Rays on Earth, or even the new Lowest Born Saiyan head on this body. I don't have that figure yet, but this is the one that I have. Alright. And then the second head, it's the second head that came with the San Diego Comic-Con Goku body with his hair blowing in the wind. So, pop that on there. There you go. A more simple look for Goku. Yeah, I like how that looks too. And the skin tones match, so you don't have to worry about that being off. So yeah, this looks nice. Alright, now going into his transformations. This is from the Full Power Super Saiyan Goku 2.0. So let's put that on there. Goku's mastered the form, so I figured the softer eyes made sense with this body. And there we go. That's his Super Saiyan look. And I like it. I think the hair is proportional to the body. I mean, he has a slimmer and smaller build. So the fact that the hair isn't like too flared out and more contained, I feel like works with this. Yeah, nice. So if that's the look you want to go with, there you go. Alright, so now this is the Re-Customs Super Saiyan Goku hair sculpt. I really like this. This is probably my favorite one. I put some blue tack in here. I mean, it fits. It's just that it has a little converter peg that goes in there. And when I was testing out, it kind of popped out. So I just want to avoid doing that on camera. So, just using the blue tack. We'll put it right there. There you go. Okay, yeah, no, that I don't like too much. His head looks way too big for the body. The hair takes up a lot of space and it just looks really unproportional. He looks kind of like a bobblehead. Well, yeah. And once again, the skin tones match, but yeah, I just feel like the proportion of the hair is too big for this. I think it suits a more buffer body. Alright, so now, moving on to the next transformation. This is the Home Studio Super Saiyan 2 head and hair sculpt. So, we're going to check that out on this body. Oh. Yeah, I put blue tack on this one as well because this is made for the Kong neck pegs. Alright, there we go. Super Saiyan 2 Daima Goku. Honestly, I think it looks okay. It sits a little high on the neck, so maybe you could make some, adjustments to it. Take out the little convergent piece that's in here to make it rest a little lower, and it probably would look better. But I think it looks okay. Yeah, that's it. Super Saiyan 2. Alright, now the form that got a lot of love in the Daima series was Super Saiyan 3, which I was happy to see because Super Saiyan 3 is such a dope form, but we don't get to see it that much. So this here is the Re-Customs recast pale Super Saiyan 3 hair sculpt. So I'm just gonna pop that right in, see how that looks. Sorry if it's off camera. There you go. Super Saiyan 3 Daima Goku. Gotta hold him up, but I actually think this looks pretty good. I thought the hair was gonna be a little bit too crazy on the body, but I actually like it. I like how this looks. Ooh, that hair's heavy, as you can see. Can barely hold it up. But yeah, if this is something you want to do, there you go. They're reissuing these. These are gonna come back out. So if you want to get an extra Daima body and get this hair to have a Super Saiyan 3 adult Daima Goku, here you go. Alright, let's get him off. Oh, don't worry, that little piece is just to hold on the neck. Keep that there for now. Now, we don't have an official Super Saiyan 4 adult Daima Goku. We have the mini version coming out right now. So I think the closest we're going to be able to get is the original Super Saiyan 4 hair sculpt on this body. So let's check this out, see how he looks all together. Oh, alright, this one doesn't fit. It's actually a little loose. Well, makes sense because this is a 3.0 head. Goes for the 3.0 body. But I kind of hold it in place so you can kind of see how that looks. Yeah, looks interesting. But I think it's the same issue that the Re-Custom Super Saiyan 1 hair had. The head just looks too big for the body. It's not proportional. Yeah, but I know there are those of you who want to see, so there we go. Now, leaving the Super Saiyan forms and stepping into the realm of the gods, we're gonna go with the Air Studios Super Saiyan God head sculpt. Boom. I like that a lot. That looks nice. That looks really good. It really matches with the slim body and the slimmer profile for Goku. Yeah, that looks nice. Skin tone matches as well. So yeah, if you just want another Daima body for this head sculpt, I would say do it, man. This looks real nice. Okay. Now, Super Saiyan Blue. Let's just pop that on there. Nice and tight. Oh, this looks good too. I actually like this. And if you're looking to maybe like have a more updated 3.0 Whis-Gi Goku from the Resurrection Frieza movie, I think this is a good substitute right here. This looks real nice. The blue hair complements the blue gi underneath. Yeah, this looks real nice. I like this a lot. This is actually looking better with a lot more of the heads than I thought it was going to. Alright. Let's pop that off. Alright, now this one right here is the DKO Omen Goku head sculpt. So, I got this off of AliExpress. I did a review on it on the channel. And yeah, you know, Omen and Ultra Instinct Goku have a slimmer build, so if that's something you want to go with, there you go. Looks real good. I really like that too. I think it sits a little high on the neck, but that's as far as I can get it down. Alright, and then last but not least, Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. Boom. Oh, that looks good. I like that a lot. That looks really good on this body. I like that. Yeah, real nice. And like I said, the skin tone for the majority of these all matched with the body. So if that's something that's, you know, major concern for you, I wouldn't worry about it. But yeah, I hope that satisfies some of your curiosity on which head sculpts fit on this Daima Goku body. Got a lot of options. Alright, so that was my review on the adult Son Goku from Dragon Ball Daima. What do you guys think? Do you guys think now this is a definitive best base form Goku that S.H.Figuarts has given us? Are you going to pick this up or are you going to pass on this? I got mine at Model Hobby Store at the retail price for $35 after shipping and taxing. Came out to about $42, $44 tops, so not bad, and they got here unfortunately pretty late, but that was due to the whole tariff situation. But that aside, I think this is a really good figure. He feels really good in hand. He looks a lot better in person than the promo images did. Is he lacking in some accessories? Yes, but also he's only $35, so you really can't beat it. And like I said, he's a lot of fun to mess around with. I know some people are going to do some head swaps to make a definitive Super Saiyan God Goku, or maybe even a Resurrection F Whis-Gi Super Saiyan Blue Goku when he fought Frieza. Honestly, the options are endless. But that aside, I always use the Dragon Radar and the Dragon Balls from a scale from 1 to 7 to rate these guys, and I'm going to give this guy a 6. Yeah, he is really good. Like I said, it feels great in hand. It's extremely affordable. He should be coming to the States in June, so definitely pick this guy up if you see him in the wild. And I think he pairs great with the rest of the Daima figures that we have so far. Next up is Vegeta, so we'll see if he holds up and if this trend keeps up. With that said, I hope you guys found this review informative. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification to be notified when new reviews are uploaded to the channel. Thank you for stopping by my corner of the internet, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.